Dear Pi pioneers, developers, and partners. Hello everyone, I am co-founder of Pi Network. Today, I am honored to join you in reviewing 2025, a year of monumental significance. This year, Pi Network achieved inspiring progress, as we collectively witnessed the birth of the open network and the flourishing development of our ecosystem. Let us revisit these accomplishments together and look forward to the boundless possibilities ahead. 2025 was a pivotal year for Pi Network. In February, we officially launched the Open Network, which not only unlocked external connections, but also opened the doors for the Pi ecosystem to interact with the broader blockchain world. After more than 6 years of infrastructure building and community nurturing, we ensured that the Open Network possessed genuine utility value upon its release. Earlier this year, we shared the latest developments from the first 100 days after the Open Network, launch in our Open Network 100 Days blog. Today, I will focus on highlighting other important releases and progress made since then. The milestones of this year encompassed advancements in AI tools and infrastructure, investments from Pi Network Ventures driving ecosystem expansion, improvements in KYC and migration, unlocking earlier and broader access, ongoing node and protocol upgrades, and the continuously growing ecosystem engagement and utility. First, let's discuss AI, creation, and human participation. As AI infrastructure continues to evolve, Pi focuses on a series of unresolved global challenges: the nascent stage of the AI application layer, the role of human intelligence in an AI-driven world, and how to distribute the fruits of AI creation to the masses in a fair and inclusive manner. We combine AI and blockchain to build a system that supports productivity, authenticity, and accountability, while macro-distributing AI-driven outcomes to humanity through blockchain networks. To foster a thriving AI application layer, Pi App Studio was born. This AI-based coding tool allows developers to easily build and release Pi applications without any technical background. It introduces guided application creation workflows, helping developers transform domain knowledge and ideas into functional products that can be directly released into the Pi ecosystem. Currently, over 13,400 chatbot applications and 24,400 custom applications have been created and released, with more than 51,800 pioneers creating applications, including some unreleased projects. Pi App Studio has been updated to enable creators to download, customize, and re-upload code directly within App Studio. Next is Pi Network Ventures. This is an investment initiative launched by the Pi Foundation, holding $100 million in Pi and USD, aimed at making strategic investments in startups and companies, including those that can enhance Pi's utility, adoption, and real-world impact. We have announced 2 investments. The first investment is in OpenMind, a company developing an operating system and open-source protocol that enables robots to think, learn, and collaborate. Like an Android for robots, as part of the collaboration, Pi's global node network was used in a proof-of-concept project to support decentralized AI training and computation tasks. The second investment is in CD Games, a gaming platform dedicated to developing games integrated with Pi for tens of millions of Pi users, while expanding the Pi platform to support other games and developers. Pi's collaboration with CD Games is partly due to Pi's ongoing development in the gaming vertical, as games perfectly align with the Pi ecosystem in creating utilities and user interactions. In terms of KYC and mainnet migration, we have made multiple improvements with a focus on removing participation barriers to enable more pioneers to engage in ecosystem services. Fast-Track KYC has been released, allowing new pioneers and non-users to complete Fast-Track KYC for earlier participation in the mainnet ecosystem than ever before. System process checks have enabled over 3.36 million users who passed initial KYC reviews to fully pass KYC, while the total number of eligible initial KYC reviewed users exceeds 4.76 million. Further integration of AI has made the standard KYC process faster and more scalable while maintaining accuracy. This can reduce the queue of KYC applications awaiting manual review by 50%, alleviating bottlenecks caused by reviewers and potentially shortening the processing time for standard KYC. Currently, over 17.5 million pioneers have completed KYC verification, and 15.8 million pioneers have migrated to mainnet. Node and protocol updates have also been a key focus. The testnet has over 350,000 nodes, representing more than 1 million CPUs, with updates emphasizing support for node operators and improving the network's readiness for future integrations and use cases. We released node version updates from 0.5.2 to 0.5.4, enhanced overall security, renamed the Pi Node application to Pi Desktop to make it more versatile and compatible with current and future integrations and applications developed on desktop computers, which may not necessarily be node-related. Released a node ranking page that displays the top 5,000 Pi nodes based on key performance indicators, including reliability, availability, open ports, total active days, and CPU performance, made public keys publicly displayed so pioneers can identify their own nodes on the node ranking page, with public keys usable for verification and node identification. Enabled and improved the Pi App Studio interface within the Pi Node desktop application, improved the tracking system for open ports on Pioneer nodes, and resolved multiple bugs and issues raised by the community. Additionally, the release of Pi Linux Node allows partners and technically capable pioneers to run standardized, self-updating node software on Linux, thereby enhancing the operational consistency, accessibility, and long-term infrastructure readiness of the entire ecosystem. Ongoing protocol upgrades from version 19 to version 23 have brought new features and controls to the Pi protocol. Pi is exploring a new node utility that leverages Pi's global node network to support decentralized AI training and computation tasks while securing the Pi ledger. The vision is that users needing computational power for AI model training can access additional computing power by paying node operators within Pi. As mentioned earlier, Pi has completed a proof of concept project running computation tasks for OpenMind, starting the exploration of these utilities applications. In terms of ecosystem, utility, and participation, Pi continues to support ecosystem engagement by fostering application development, realizing real-world use cases, and strengthening network-wide participation. Ecosystem directory staking is a platform-level utility that introduces a decentralized way for pioneers and businesses to actively support and elevate the ranking of Pi applications and utilities in the ecosystem interface. Pi Hackathon 2025 is the first hackathon in the Pi ecosystem following the open network launch, aimed at inviting developers to build and deploy meaningful Pi applications to enhance Pi's real-world utility and drive ecosystem growth. Among the over 215 completed mainnet applications submitted, 3 winners and 5 honorable mentions were selected. The Pi domain auction has concluded, and the subsequent steps for domain claiming have been outlined. The claiming process is designed to ensure domains are used for legitimate purposes, while minimizing the risk of malicious hoarding. The launch of DEX, AM liquidity pools, and token creation features on testnet provides developers and pioneers with a real environment to safely experience decentralized finance, DeFi operations within the Pi ecosystem before mainnet deployment. These features have recently been updated based on initial usage, testing, and user feedback to improve usability and clarity. Finally, I delivered a speech at the Token 2049 conference in Singapore, exploring how blockchain can drive true social utility and impact in the AI era. With a focus on the current challenges facing Web3 and potential solutions to promote more innovation in real-world utility within the cryptocurrency space, rather than just focusing on liquidity. Looking ahead to 2026, the Pi network will usher in more building, utilities, and application cases. This year, the efforts of the Pi community have led to the release of the open network, as well as the development of numerous applications, utilities, and features, all of which will continue to be refined. The Pi network in 2026 will be shaped by Pi's long-term strategy and planning, as well as the collective building and use of the ecosystem by pioneers, developers, and partners. As we approach the end of the year, Pi will continue to focus on steady development, responsible building, and long-term creation of public utilities. Thank you to all Pioneer members for your dedication along the way. And I wish everyone a happy new year. Thank you all.